Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylee and I'm just going to talk about my sort of 1 month, it's almost been 2 months off of the pill, and my symptoms and how charting has been going, just starting the fertility awareness method, also known as FAM. So I stopped taking the pill January 18th, and at first I would get these really weird headaches, almost like headaches that I would get like in my other video that I'd mentioned, my story time with how I almost went blind. I would get like kind of headaches like that, like behind my right ear, under it almost, and they weren't that bad. They're very like minimal headaches, but that sounds weird, minimal headaches, but they were very like not intense headaches, but they were noticeable is what I'm trying to say, and they went away like within the first week or two, and I think it was just like my hormones were like, whoa, you know. So I guess I just had to, like, my body's reaction was to get headaches, I guess. And I honestly thought that I would have withdrawal bleeding like the day after, because I remember when I would take a mini pill late, like the very next day, I would have withdrawal bleeding for a few days, and it was so annoying. And so I thought that I would get withdrawal bleeding like the very next day, but I didn't, which was really odd. And I was kind of getting worried because like within the first month I didn't get my period, but I did get it. Like, I thought I wasn't gonna get it, but I did end up getting it. I don't know if it was like my actual period or withdrawal bleeding, because I wasn't charting my cycle until, you're not supposed to chart until like the start of your first withdrawal bleeding or when you start your period, because that's the very start of your cycle. And so I started February 13th, and again, I don't know if it was an actual period because I wasn't seeing my the temperature shifts to see if like I actually ovulated and all of that. And with charting, it's actually been going pretty well. I was deciding on like whether I would use an app or actual paper. I decided to just go on their website and print out like actual charts. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think you can see it, but yeah, that's my actual chart. And yeah, I got a couple going, and I actually kind of like it. But then sometimes, like, I traveled, so I would forget to take my temperature, because you have to take it like right when you wake up. And if you don't take it right when you wake up, then your temperature will change. It will go like mine. Like, your temperature when you wake up is above 97, or for some people 98 or whatever. But then once you like wake up and all that, it will drop to 96. So then like at first I'd get these 96, which was because I would nurse Eli, but I don't know. But that's over with, and then I kind of got the hang of taking temperatures. But with my other sign, because there's like the 3 signs, you know, like cervical fluid, temperature, and your cervix position. And with the cervical fluid, it was kind of misleading, because I don't know if it's because my hormones are still trying to balance or if I'm still breastfeeding, but it's supposed to be like you have your period and then you're pretty much dry, and then you get like an egg white to like more wet fluid, which is your body telling you that you're about to ovulate, and then it can go to sticky. This is kind of gross, but it's not that gross if you don't think of it as being gross, I don't know. And then it can be like dry, but mine was like up and down, and it was kind of confusing. But obviously this month I'm not relying on like the FAM method as my complete method of birth control, because my hormones are still regulating and I'm still breastfeeding, so I don't know if that's like making it off. So, but I honestly didn't have any dry fluid this whole entire cycle so far, so I don't know if like if that again goes with my hormones balancing out or what, but I guess I'm just gonna like keep going and see if my body gets into an actual pattern, and if I can see the pattern so that I'm able to like know if I'm fertile or not. So for my third fertility sign, which was checking your cervix, that one was, I thought it would be really weird and I wouldn't do it right, but it actually isn't that bad if you just follow what the book says. And again, that one, I could kind of see more of a pattern, but then sometimes, like after I ovulated, it would fluctuate from being high, which is infertile, to a little lower after I ovulated, which I did this cycle because I actually saw a shift in my morning temperatures, which like was kind of cool. Like, wow, I'm like learning about my body, which is weird and cool at the same time. And also another symptom that I notice is like after not taking the pill, obviously, my acne is kind of going away. Like I don't really get that many breakouts anymore. I would get them like right here, in my chin area. But I mean, I only got one this month, which was one right here, but it was so small and it went away within like 2 days, which was crazy because usually like I have this blemish right here. I don't know if the like it's healing or like it's going away, but usually my pimples take like forever to heal and go away. But now my skin is just really clear, which is kind of a bonus. And my weight has stayed the same, and I think that's about it. And I feel good. So far so good. Charting, I'm still getting a hang of it, but I really like it so far. And that is it, I guess. Thank you for watching, and I hope you stick around and subscribe to my channel. I try to post a video once a week, and that's it. Okay. So, bye for now.